Journey back with us through millennia to the cradle of civilization itself. Here, nestled between the life-giving arteries of the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, a city rose from the dust. It was more than a city. It was a statement of power, knowledge, and beauty. From a distance, a traveler would first see it as a shimmering mirage, a golden haze resolving into the formidable silhouette of immense, sun-baked walls. And rising above them all, a colossal man-made mountain of brick, its peak seeming to scrape the sky. This was Babylon, the gate of the gods, the jewel of the ancient world. To enter Babylon was to pass through a portal of impossible color, the Ishtar Gate. Not merely a defensive structure, it was a masterpiece of ceremonial architecture. Imagine walking towards it, the brilliant blue of its glazed bricks a breathtaking contrast to the ochre desert. This hue was meant to imitate precious lapis lazuli, a stone signifying wealth and divine connection. As you draw closer, the walls come alive with rows of powerful beasts in vibrant relief, marching in silent procession. The snarling lion was the sacred animal of Ishtar, goddess of love and war. Alongside them, the formidable aurochs, wild bulls symbolizing the storm god Adad. And most mysterious of all, the Mushusu, the furious snake dragon, a composite creature sacred to Marduk, the chief god of Babylon. To pass between these creatures was to be humbled, to understand you were entering a realm under the eternal protection of its powerful gods. At the city's spiritual heart stood the great ziggurat, Etemenanki. Its name meant the temple of the foundation of heaven and earth. This was a cosmic axis, a stairway to the heavens built by mortal hands. Picture a colossal, seven-tiered pyramid, a monumental staircase for the gods. Ancient writers described it reaching such a staggering height that it's believed to be the historical inspiration for the biblical story of the Tower of Babel, a tale of human pride striving to reach the divine. Priests made the long, spiraling ascent to the sacred shrine at its summit, the earthly dwelling place of the great god Marduk. Its baked bricks would have shimmered, a beacon of faith and power visible for miles around. From the Ishtar Gate, the grand processional way cut a straight path through the city. This sacred road, paved with polished stone over bitumen, saw parades of gods and people flowing through a canyon of towering walls. The Greek historian Herodotus wrote of these walls with awe, describing them as so wide that 2 four-horse chariots could race upon their ramparts. Within these defenses throbbed a city of immense power and profound intellect. This was the Babylon of King Hammurabi, whose famous code of laws, carved on a black stone stele, established one of the earliest complete legal systems in history. It was a center of learning where astronomers, from the tops of their ziggurats, meticulously charted the stars. They developed a sophisticated system of mathematics based on the number 60, a legacy we still carry in our measurement of time. Scribes, with a simple reed stylus, inscribed everything from epic poems to merchant contracts onto wet clay tablets, creating vast libraries of cuneiform knowledge. The city was a marvel of engineering, a hub of commerce, a fortress of military might. But beyond the historical records lies its enduring legend. The very name Babylon has echoed through history, becoming a synonym for opulence, mystery, and fallen grandeur. If you're fascinated by the mysteries of the ancient world, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our future explorations. At the heart of Babylon's legend is a story of breathtaking beauty and profound mystery. This is where our journey truly begins, as we navigate the hazy frontier where myth and reality become one. So for a moment, close your eyes. Let the noise of the modern world fade away. Feel the dry, oppressive heat of the Mesopotamian sun. Now listen. Can you hear the chaotic murmur of a bustling marketplace, the mix of Akkadian Aramaic and the languages of traders from distant lands? Inhale deeply. The air is thick with the scent of exotic spices, cinnamon and frankincense, mixed with the earthy smell of the river and the sweet aroma of incense drifting from a temple. Imagine the vibrant colors of dyed textiles, the glint of hammered copper and gold, and the deep shadows in the narrow, winding streets. Feel the surprising coolness of a glazed brick on the Ishtar Gate as you press your hand against it, a connection across 3,000 years. This was the living, breathing world of ancient Babylon. Amidst the grandeur of this sun-drenched city of clay and stone, one wonder stood apart, a vision so fantastical, so utterly out of place that its very existence has been debated for centuries. It was a legend whispered on the lips of Greek historians and Roman poets, A marvel that, unlike the other six wonders of the ancient world, has left behind no definitive ruin, no archaeological smoking gun. Imagine it, in the heart of this arid landscape, a lush green mountain, rising tier upon magnificent tier towards the sky, seemingly built by human hands. A cascade of vibrant foliage, exotic trees, and fragrant blossoms tumbling down the sides of a man-made structure. This was the legend of the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, a fantastical oasis, an engineering impossibility, a paradise conjured from the desert. We're about to dive deep into that mystery, so if you're enjoying this journey, please give this video a like to let us know. But was it real? Or was it merely the most beautiful story ever told?